How are you? Spiritually, it's great. Spend some time with God before working out. But during these difficult times, how do you keep a stance with what's going on? A lot of people are in denial about what history said, and other people are trying to make an adjustment, trying to see, hey, history wasn't written equally for each person. How do we overcome it? How we overcome it is new tolerance for everyone. It's going to take time. Japan here is a little bit different. 99% of the population is Japanese, and they got a tolerance, a big one, for foreigners. The thing they don't have a tolerance for is self-indulgence and people stomping around. So as you're trying to educate fellow people about the unequal treatment of others, a systematic racism, and what does that mean? That means people are not given equal opportunity as they were here in Japan. It also means people are not allowed to buy houses in certain areas. And if you look in history, in Tulsa in 1921, there was the race massacre where possibly 300 people have died. There's numerous uprisings and numerous resistance from people. And Central Park actually used to be Black Wall Street. So the park itself was the foundation of where Black Wall Street was. So basically people were told to get their own way in life. They did. And then when people didn't like it, jealousy ensued. And people had their homes burned. In Tulsa, 13 blocks were burned because of an incident between a boy and a girl. People got that angry, took arms, and burned down Greenwood area in Tulsa. And it's just atrocious that people are told to be separate because of race. They go and try to put that into practice and get their own communities, schools, and banks, only to have it firebombed. And it's not the first time areas in the US have been firebombed. Sort of the message in the US is you can exist but not equal. The Constitution says all men are created equal, not this color man or that, all men. And that seems to be lost on people's thinking. And they don't realize that a lot of the chances that they got in life were on the backs of others. So if people are on the street protesting, that's okay. I'm not a big fan of looting and smashing windows, but the frustration and anger when people feel that they can't get ahead in life, and it's been like this again and again. We got the Rodney King riots and no change happened. There's numerous videos out there where people are being choked 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And, you know, we're seeing a lot of videos, and people are just, you know, have told me, you know, you have to listen to the police and do what they say and comply. Most of the time in a given world, that should be the case, and sometimes is the case. But there are some people who've taken upon themselves to be the law instead of enforcing the law and protecting people. There's a strong distinction between that. So it'll be up to us in this generation and this time and place to see what we can do to change things, change people's hearts, minds, get it into history books, get it into change. It's gonna be lots of school changes, more education's needed, and the best way to do that in the US coming towards November is through registering to vote. So don't forget to do that, and let your leaders know what you're going to put up with, and just check what they voted on. Who have they been supporting? Please stay safe and wear a mask. This is the park.